when will we escape the onslaught of the elderly, bro? This shit has got to stop. This is just ridiculous. This has got to stop. Somehow, some way, Joe Biden mustered up the brain cells. He fired them off somehow, got them to connect the neurons, the axons, and all of that shit. He somehow managed to get all of these things to function. He managed to get everything to come together so he could muster the fucking strength to move his mouth to tell America that he's running for president again, bro. Oh my goodness, bro. We are so down bad as a country that we have to choose between one old man who's clearly not on Earth. He's in another dimension. He's clearly between this life and the next. He's in a spirit world already. We're choosing between him and another old man who is, for all intents and purposes, crazy. Like Trump is, I fuck with Trump, but Trump is too wild. He's too much of a wild card. We don't know what his next move is. He's a little too crazy and unpredictable, a little too out there, a little too out of touch. These are our options. You cannot make this shit up. You cannot make it up. Lord have mercy, bro.
And we do begin with big news. Big news, significant breaking news. President
Don Lemon. Oh yeah, they really fired Don Lemon, bro. He fired for real. So they got Caitlin Collins. I ain't gonna lie, Caitlin's pretty. I don't know who this chick is. I gotta get to know her name because they're Don's replacements now. You know what's fake? Y'all got, what city is that behind y'all? LA? Y'all are in Atlanta. Show Atlanta some love. Like, what's going on?
President Biden has made it official, announcing he is running for re-election. Just moments ago, he released this announcement video. Watch.
Freedom, personal freedom, is fundamental to who we are as Americans. There's nothing more important, nothing more sacred. That's been the work of my first term, to fight for our democracy. This shouldn't be a red or blue issue. To protect our rights, to make sure that everyone in this country is treated equally and that everyone is given a fair shot at making it. But you know, around the country, MAGA extremists are lining up to take up.
Yo, this man cannot even properly, like, yo, this is crazy. Let's skip to the part where he tells us he's running for president, bro. Because like, bro, we already know that Trump and the MAGA people are crazy. Let's get to the part where you say you're running for president.
When I ran for president 4 years ago, I said we're in a battle for the soul of America, and we still are. The question we're facing is whether in the years ahead we have more freedom or less freedom, more rights or fewer. I know what I want the answer to be, and I think you do too. This is not a time to be complacent. That's why I'm running for re-election.
I ain't gonna lie, I gotta give it to Unc, or Gramps actually. Yo, Gramps actually had that was actually a pretty good ad, I'm not gonna lie. The cinematography, the editing, the audio, the choice of clips, that was pretty good. Whoever did that video, props to you. You're pretty good at what you do. You know, it's unfortunate that we're stuck between these two options. You know, what's sick? That we as a nation are stuck in this two-party system that the founding fathers, specifically George Washington, if I recall correctly, was very much against. George Washington was very much against this situation. Washington himself said about the two-party system, he said he feels that disagreements between political parties weaken the government. Moreover, he made the case that the alternate domination of one party over another and coinciding efforts to exact revenge upon their opponents have led to horrible atrocities and is itself a fright despotism. America is currently in a unbelievably unfortunate two-party system. And right now we're choosing between two extremely old men who, in my opinion, are very out of touch with the current state of America. You got one guy who's clearly too old for the job. His time has passed. He is not fit for the presidency anymore. Joe Biden mentally is not fit for the presidency. Now, of course, he's got an entire camp behind him. He's got his cabinet. He's got Kamala, if she's even... She has been so... You know what I really don't like about his administration? Particularly about Kamala. Kamala Harris has done a very good job of distancing herself from Joe Biden as much as possible. I've never seen a vice president be this serpentine and reptilian in nature. She is so like out of the way. Sometimes I forget we have a vice president. When I was a kid and Obama was president, I mean, Bush was president too, but I just wasn't old enough to remember. When Obama was president, we knew the two names Obama and Biden. Of course, everyone knows that Kamala exists, or Kamala, however you say it. We know she exists. However, she has done a very amazing job of seeming like a completely separate entity from this administration. Do you think this is a surprise? I don't think it is. Kamala knows that Joe Biden is looking not too good right now. The whole Afghanistan fiasco, the economy, inflation, the war in Ukraine, everything that's going on right now, Joe Biden inherited a shitload of just horrible problems. Some of them created by his own ilk, some of them created by just bad luck. Like, you know, like some of it is really just bad luck. Ultimately, Joe Biden is not fit for the presidency. He's too old. He's not fit for the job. Then we got Trump. Trump, who, for all intents and purposes, seems absolutely careless about uniting the nation. One of the main reasons why Trump lost the last election is because he didn't take advantage of the opportunity of becoming a likable official. He got into office and became the president of the conservative states of America. He alienated the other side of the political aisle. He kept being disrespectful. He kept being insightful. Look, I like Trump. And by insightful, I don't mean having insight. I mean, he incited negative emotions of Americans toward others. Trump was incredibly divisive. Despite being a better leader than Biden, Trump is incredibly divisive. He's unpredictable. There's no telling what's going to happen. After the whole January 6th shit, I don't know what to think about Trump. I don't know what to think about Trump with the whole election conspiracy theory, with everything that's gone on with Trump. I don't know what to think about him. The fact that we as a nation are stuck between these two options, this should be a problem. The fact that our two options is Joe Biden and Donald Trump is sickening. It's absolutely sickening. We got two elderly fucking men who need to be taking care of their grandkids, chilling with their grandkids, relaxing. These guys are our only two options. We know Kamala is not going to be selected. We know Buttigieg is not going to be selected. We know DeSantis is struggling to fight Trump right now. They might even team up, maybe. We know that Biden and Trump will face off a second time. This two-party system, this old man, old woman system is just crazy. I think this is a little bit too much. It's a little too much. How many reruns of this are we going to have? How many reruns of this are we going to have? This is embarrassing for our country. Absolutely embarrassing. It is absolutely embarrassing. I don't know what it's going to take for us to undo the fuckery that's going on right now, this ridiculous two-party system. I don't know what it's going to take for us to realize that our options are absolute horse shit for a nation as grandiose and as amazing as our own. I don't know when we're going to realize that we're unbelievably divided. The tensions between the two sides of this nation are just so ridiculously high. Right now, we need a unifier. Because although Trump is the better candidate, in my opinion, than Biden, Trump is so divisive and chaotic. It's like, what's even the point of putting this guy in office? What's the point? It's just crazy to me that Biden genuinely has he's really running for president again. We're stuck with two of the worst possible options for 4 years, like literally 8 years in a row. Really, no, actually, that's it. We had Trump, Biden. Now we're going to deal with one of the two again. This is crazy. This is highly unfortunate. Biden running for president again. Lord have mercy, bro. Lord have mercy. You know, I don't know what's going on, man. This is our nation is in a weird position right now. You got one side that's, you know, reeking of incompetence and sheer just mental degradation, clear Alzheimer's. You got the other side saying we shouldn't be funding the war in Ukraine. We should just let Russia run rampant all over Europe and destroy the continent and just take it over. Who do we pick? Between the two options, it's insanity. Man, I don't know what to do. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.